Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I am Mateo311 and this is your channel for everything VR related. Today, we're discussing something that everyone should give a try in VR. I'm not talking about the best VR games, social apps like VRchat, or even media programs like Netflix and BigScreen. I'm instead talking about getting in better shape, burning some calories, and maybe even meeting your fitness goals. Even if you have zero interest in working out in VR, I recommend you stick around for the whole video because there is plenty of information for all VR players. Unlike traditional gaming, VR has the unique ability to keep you extremely active, and some games are even more intense than a trip to the gym. I've personally lost over 20 pounds with the help of VR, but the benefits go way beyond just weight loss. And today, we'll go over all the options out there, including non-fitness focused games that'll help you burn some calories. Now, there are of course links and timestamps if you want to skip ahead in this video, but before we jump in, I'm curious to know if any of you guys have tried working out in VR and what's your app of choice. Please let me know down in the comments. Now, I've tried just about every single VR workout out there, so you don't have to, but let's start things off with why you should work out in VR. Science has proven time and time again that anyone can lose weight, even extremely large amounts. But what people truly struggle with is keeping it off. This is because we create routines that just aren't sustainable. We suffer through a few weeks or months of overly intensive training or extremely restrictive diets, when instead what we truly need is a consistent program. To remain lean and healthy, you don't need a restrictive diet like chicken, broccoli, and rice all the time, nor do you need to spend 2 hours in the gym every day. And this is where VR workouts can assist for a multitude of reasons. For starters, a Quest is a relatively cheap workout device and will most likely run you less than a yearly gym membership or a single piece of workout equipment. It also lets you work out in the comfort of your home, which is ideal for those with restrictive schedules or anyone embarrassed to work out in public. But arguably one of the most important factors is the workouts can be really fun and will have you coming back for more. There's nothing quite like getting your cardio in, all while entertaining yourself. Additionally, any form of physical activity is excellent for your mental health, unlike traditional flat screen game, which is not only sedentary, but can also leave you feeling more isolated. So if you're intrigued on giving a VR workout a try, let's go over all the options out there. Lately, there's no shortage of VR workout apps, and there's also plenty of games that will cause you to break a sweat, but let's focus on the dedicated apps for right now. First up is Supernatural from Within, which is now officially owned by Meta. Supernatural offers up Beat Saber-like flow workouts, boxing, plus meditation and stretching. There's plenty of real-life coaches encouraging you through your workouts, plus an extremely large array of licensed music. Unfortunately though, due to licensing reasons, this application requires an internet connection to work and is only currently available in the US, but it has an unmatched music selection, an extremely high production value, and in my opinion, the most fun VR workouts. It rarely feels like you're doing a workout, making it ideal for daily cardio, but I don't see this as a great application for toning or strength training. It also requires a $20 monthly subscription, so it's definitely on the expensive side, but they do keep pushing out new updates. Now, if you're looking for more information on Supernatural, I did a full video on my 90-day 20-pound weight loss journey, and you can check it out in the link above. Now, moving on, we have an alternative subscription service, fitXR. fitXR has been around for an extremely long time and was previously known as Box VR. In many ways, it's like a budget version of Supernatural. However, what it lacks in licensed media and production value, it makes up with a much cheaper monthly price and overall better workouts. Rather than Beat Saber style exercises, fitXR gives you boxing, hit, combat, sculpt, and dance routines. Your body is tracked and you'll either be performing normal exercise moves, striking targets, dancing, or boxing to a beat. fitXR is the closest to a traditional workout and can definitely help you strengthen and tone your muscles. Plus, the coaches and live scoreboard help keep you motivated. It's surprising that at half the price of Supernatural, only $9.99, you're getting much more variety and broader array of workouts. The application also felt a lot more challenging than Supernatural, as I could easily compete their hardest routines, but that's definitely not the case with fitXR. My only real issue here is since it feels like a traditional workout, I find it much harder to commit to. I walk into Supernatural thinking I'm gonna have some fun and break a sweat, but with fitXR, it feels like you're entering into an actual cardio class. Now, if a subscription service is a full stop for you, we have Les Mills Body Combat. For a one-time payment of $29.99, we get some excellent kickboxing style workouts. Body Combat feels a bit like a stripped-down version of fitXR, as it only features boxing style routines. There's also even less licensed music, so it's gonna sound like Volume 1 of Beat Saber. The production value is on par with fitXR, and obviously not as good as Supernatural, but it does also include the motivation-inducing online scoring feature, but the overall lack in variety may prevent this from becoming the cardio app that you come back to every single day. Ultimately though, it's the best budget option. Now our next title is a bit of a hybrid, offering both a free mode and paid subscription. LiteBoxer will emulate one of those wall-mounted, reaction drill boxing trainers. The free version only features in-house produced music, 2 environments, and 2 training classes. But for $18.99 a month, you'll unlock over 150 licensed songs, there's 5 environments, 20 plus classes, and you could build your own song playlist. Now, my experience with LiteBoxer is limited, especially compared to the other applications I've previously discussed. It's currently hard to form any overall opinions, but both the sparring and match reels failed to hold my attention. Now, maybe that's just me, and of course this varies person to person, but all these subscription applications I mentioned do have free trials, so go experience them all and find out which one's best for you. But to quickly recap all of these applications, Supernatural is the most fun VR workout, fitXR delivers the best overall workouts, and Les Mills VR Body Combat is the best budget application. But let's shift our focus from VR fitness applications onto calorie burning games. The first 2 titles that come to mind are Thrill of the Fight and Creed. These boxing titles are extremely intense and frequently have me gasping for air. Now, these games even include training modes designed specifically for burning some calories. Now, my personal favorite highly active VR game is Until You Fall. This is a roguelite melee title that has you juggling multiple enemies, dodging physical attacks, and finally blocking and counter-striking. It's not uncommon for my heart rate to be between 135 and 165 while playing this game, and after about an hour, I am completely pooped. The only issue with playing VR games, rather than dedicated fitness apps, is the overall lack of structure, a heavy reliance on inconsistent repetitive movements, and there's no real warm-up or cool down. You'll have to make sure to be your own coach. This includes things like switching stances between fights, so you don't only train one side of your body. If you're looking to replace actual workouts, you'll want to wear a heart rate monitor to judge how effective the game actually is. And finally, remind yourself to warm up, cool down, and stretch. Overall though, any physical activity is better than none, and maybe when you start to get bored of the fitness apps, just rotate in some of these games to keep your activity level nice and high. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of other VR games you guys recommend to help break a sweat, so let me know what they are down in the comments. Besides VR, fitness and nutrition is one of my major passions, and if you have any questions at all about diet and exercise, please let me know. I promise to answer you.
And that was today's video, brought to you by my dad, Mateo311. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here,
Consider subscribing.
consider
subscribing.
Consider subscribing.
Consider subscribing.
Consider subscribing.
We'll see you guys on next time.
We'll see you guys on next time.